Hello everybody. This is the PTQ finals, starting in 20-ish seconds. As you can see, it's 7 in the morning. I got about 4 hours of sleep. So let's qualify for the Pro Tour, shall we? Pretty tired. Freezing. Woke up like very cold. I think I may have done that thing where you sweat a little at night and then you're freezing because you're damp. Already disappointed to not see, Sagu Mahlers and the like, but alright. Siege is really good. Grandmaster's fine. Looked like we had a lot of Mardu multicolor stuff, which goes well with the Siege and the Soulfire. And this thing's a lot better in Sealed than it is in Draft. Format's just slower. Icy Blast, etc. So let's take a look. So this is only my second sealed. My first sealed of this format. Well, I guess third. I went to GP San Jose, but that was team sealed. My first actual lone sealed of this format was the PTQ that qualified me for this. So my experience in the format is not the highest, but the cards are in English, I can kind of bullshit my way through it. I don't know why I'm being so OCD with my sorting this morning, but there we go. Yeah, there's just in version 4 it's being annoying. Blue is not very deep. I think you can main deck stroke very easily in sealed, whereas in draft not necessarily a card you're looking to main deck. Cut is obviously really good. A couple of scavengers. Monk Juggers is okay. I'm not super excited to play it, but I will. Same with the pet. Wow, the red's actually really good. Active Treason with the double collateral damage. And then double heel cutter. Oh, monkey. The rummage monkey. He's totally not a monkey, but in my head he's a monkey. I'm kind of hoping my green isn't good so I can eliminate it, because it looks like my pool wants to be Mardu. Just looking at, this stuff that's going on over here. Yeah, it looks like my green is okay, but not deep enough that I can actually eliminate it. Boop. I actually think this card is quite good. I know a lot of people don't like it, but double collateral damage with Jeskai Sage Active Treason is pretty strong. I just don't know if I have the aggression to back it up. I have 3 Mardu lands. The green lands are not helpful. The Strand is also not necessarily helpful. Looks like I want to be base red-black. I don't know if Grixis is necessarily a thing. My multicolor really wants me to be Mardu. I'm just looking at some of the blue stuff and some of the synergies that I have. The Cruise is really good in this type of deck. The Whiskaways, if I'm really being tempo-y and racy. And then Stroke is good and sealed. Sage with double collateral damage, you know. But there's like no creatures. Icy Blast is good, not great, since it's going to be like near impossible to Ferocious. So I actually think I can eliminate blue pretty easily. Even though some of the synergies are good, it's really creature light. And yeah, just not quite what I'm looking for. Excuse me. I mean, Winter Flame and Cunning Strike are both fine, but nothing compared to these 3. I mean, I have 2 natural blue sources. With 1 island, I have 3 sources. I could pretty easily splash like Cruise if I wanted to. But for now, let's tuck these away and look at the straight Mardu build. I'm definitely gonna want to be pretty heavy red-black. Just playable count-wise, as well as like I have double black bomb, multiple early black and red plays. Let's get these in here. I could even play Weaponsmith as a morph and play these 2 lands for value. I guess not, because the Flooded Strand needs an island. If this was a Tranquil Cove, I could consider doing that, but since this would need an island, I can't do that unless I'm splashing like a Cruise, because I would have to put an island to make Flooded Strand a blue source. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at this. The mana's already not great. Like I said, the deck definitely wants to be pretty aggressive, and the mana really is pulling me in a red-black direction, which makes things like the Bondkin way worse. I can still play Outcast because it's good at any point, but the Bondkin is a lot harder to get to work. I wish I had like Hordling Outbursts, because I have Trumpet Blast, double Warflare, and double collateral damage. I really wish I had any excuse, any way to be playing all these tokeny enablers. This pool is not great, but if your power level is low then you want to err on the side of aggression. And we can definitely pull that off. The really like dreadful pools are the pools that are like low power level and like mid-rangey and control-y. Because then the games go long and you just are waiting to be out power leveled. This deck can at least take an aggressive stance. Oh, Smite's not great. So I was talking about how the Bondkin's not good. The problem is my creature count is going to be too low if I start cutting all this stuff. Because, like, I've already said I don't have the token enablers. And when you have, like, Executioner as one of your creatures, which is basically a spell, and double collateral damage, even with an active treason, you definitely have to be wary of your creature count. Mardu Charm is the only, like, the 2 creature mode of this is only going to be cast, you know, I'd say around 25% of the time. Nah, it's probably higher than a third because the third ability is so rarely used. Because board presence matters so much more in this format. But anyway, some non 100% of the time, you're getting 2 creatures. It's too early to start mathing what that actually means for your total creature count. But you know what I mean. I do have the fan favorite combo of Palace Siege, Executioner. Just put them in the Abyss. This Muckdraggers is really bad too. Oh my god, this construct is terrible. Woof. This Soulfire Grandmaster is insane though. Yeah, this card's gonna be great for us. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the bad mana because I can't cut any more creatures. Since I probably have to cut Construct and or Muckdraggers. I already have so much Delve. Cut double Scavenger. But this deck definitely looks like it can be grindy, which makes me want the Muckdraggers. I think I can maybe get away with the Construct, because if I have like one other dude, I can just sacrifice that to collateral damage and then Construct, and it's like I'm 3 for 2ing instead of 2 for 1ing myself. Maybe I could splash like Loxodon Pinewalker off of 2 Highlands. Is that crazy? I'd almost rather have Grey Ogre than Muckdraggers at this point. And having Morphs makes my construct a lot better. they will definitely not see it coming, for whatever that's worth. Alright, I only got 5 minutes left, so I gotta figure this out. My worst removal spell is probably Bring Low. Active Treason with double collateral damage Edict guy is really strong. So I don't really want to cut that. Maybe it's just like Arrow Storm and a Dousing Gloom. Feels silly to cut a Douse. Oh wow, I just realized Active Treason with Construct works too. Definitely cutting this. My Kingdom for a Tormenting Voice. Probably gonna play 17 lands, to be honest. I don't have any morphs to invest all this extra mana in. My top end is Delvey, and I'm gonna need to draw a pretty high density of spells, so I only need one more cut. 3.5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and do the mana while I figure out what my last cut is. I'll play Strand as a Plains since I have so much Delve. 4/4/4. Well, I'll get one more. 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 6 red. 1, 2, 6 black. God, this mana's not good. The old 7/7/7 mana base, that's 18 lands though. Ugh. I'll cut a Douse, as weird as that seems. I really don't want to cut a creature. But I have so many like shocks. I need to keep my ways to kill big creatures. I can't cut like Sandblast, I don't think. I mean, I can, I just choose not to. One of each duel and all of these. I guess white. God, this Bondkin is so bad. Gotta do what you gotta do, though. I definitely think that I'm gonna be boarding into green creatures at some point, but for now we'll submit this, see how it goes. Yeah, wish me luck.